Hi, I'm Rebecca Hanna, and I am a realtor at Next Home Elite Real Estate in Muncie. And today I want to talk about home ownership. For those of you who are familiar with the movie Napoleon Dynamite, at the end where Kip is like, I love technology. That's how I feel about home ownership. I love home ownership. It provides opportunities, and I'm so thankful that we live in a country where we can own our own home. And in Muncie and Delaware County, yes, things have gotten more expensive, but in comparison to most places, it's still a very affordable place to purchase your own home. I grew up in Philadelphia, and my parents did not own their own home due to my dad's employment, but it was so expensive. When my husband and I moved here, I never dreamed that we could own our own home. We bought our first home when we were 21 and 22, and I love home ownership. Do you know what it provided to us? It provided stability. We were renting an apartment, and that building was crazy. The people were crazy. There was crazy stuff happening. So when we purchased our own home, we were able to control the environment. We redid it. We made it the way we wanted it, and we loved living in that home. Both of our children were born there. Homeownership provides stability and also stability for children. When you are a household with children and they get to stay in the same home, and they don't come home and the parents are like, oh, our lease is up, we're moving, and everything gets in turmoil, they have a leg up on success. Home ownership by you as an adult will help the children in your household become more successful. When you're in a lease, as you know, the landlord can be like, I'm not fixing that, which was what happened to my husband and I. Who cares if the neighbors are doing that? You're still going to pay me rent, and I don't care if it affects the way that you can live your life. The landlord can come and say, someone else is coming to buy this property. That person may not maintain it. You don't know. You're not in control. So homeownership provides stability and control. The second thing that homeownership provides is the ability to build wealth. At minimum, it is basically a savings account. I personally have trouble saving. If you have trouble saving, but you are making that mortgage payment every month, your balance is going down, and eventually you have an asset that in theory you could sell. So whether you're a good saver or not, home ownership forces you to save, and you have that asset. Some of my favorite clients are single moms and first-generation homeowners who were able to figure out how to purchase a home. They provide stability for themselves, children that may be in their household, and first-generation homeowners. Like literally, I just talked to one last night. I sold her a house probably 10 years ago. Me, her, and the lender, we all cried at closing because it was a multi-year journey for her, and she was like, I am going to own my own home. We worked through things to make it so it was possible for her to own her own home, and it has changed her life. So I don't care if you buy a home from me, buy a home from somebody else. Home ownership is so important. So just do it. Take the plunge. If you have questions, message me. I'm happy to meet with you to talk about it. No, is it the best option for every single person? No. Sometimes people are better off renting. But in general, home ownership will change your life. Go for it.